Morning, 4:30. Who wants to be a trucker? Foggy. Stayed down. What's going on here? Why you stopped there? It's one hell of a place to stop. ATL. Yeah, foggy. Stayed in the yard last night. The downside to that was the foghorn. It's loud, as it should be. I sound a bit like a bit of a Karen there. Oh, the foghorn's too loud. Can't they turn it down a bit? Yeah, it's a bit loud when you're trying to sleep though. So I had a reasonable night's sleep. I woke up, I went to bed early last night. I was knackered. 14.5-hour day yesterday. I didn't do it again. You know, it's not like I'm doing a lot of driving, but it's just fairly long days. I mean, it's Thursday morning, and my days have consisted of just waiting around all week.
At the end of the road, turn right, Normandy Way.
But, no, can't complain really.
Turn right.
So I filled up with diesel, I topped off the tank, put 205 litres in. AdBlue I've got. I didn't bother with AdBlue because the tank's on the other side and I couldn't be asked to turn around. And I wanted to stop last night. I didn't really have time to stick AdBlue. Well, I did, but I just couldn't be asked. I've got nearly 1,000 miles worth of AdBlue and I won't be doing that today. But we're going out to sunny Doncaster. Well, I say Doncaster. It's Doncaster. It's south of Doncaster, and it's
After 900 feet, cross the roundabout and take the first exit, Normandy Way.
east of Rotherham. Been there a couple of times, and they're pretty good in there. But it's no point getting early. No point going in early, because they'll have someone in before you. They're pretty constant.
Cross the roundabout and take the first exit.
And even then, I might have to wait. So I'll get in on time. Bang on the time and tip, and then head south and see how far down the road I get. I don't think I'll get too far, to be honest with you. I spent all my time going out there. Not as foggy as I thought it was going to be, considering the foghorn was going off. I think they panic a bit on the docks.
After 900 feet, go right on the roundabout and take the second exit, Berry Road. Right on the roundabout and take the second exit.
So the box is under 10 tonne. Which puts me around 27 tonne. Let's just knock off the lane departure. There we go. And if I keep going without any stops at all, I'll get there at 9 o'clock, and I don't have to be there until 11:30. So plenty of wiggle room. Time to get up to the red line. My first stop is going to be the red line. Well, no, I'll have a pee break when I get onto the A5, and I'm going to go over to the red line, have a break there, and then I'll head for the stockyard after that. Get another break in there hopefully, and then straight up there, and I should be about right. I might need to take another 20 minutes before I go in, but if I do, I do. Simple as. I've write some paperwork out. Job's a good one. So a nice easy run hopefully today. It doesn't seem to be. No, that's about right. Yeah, doesn't seem to be too many hold-ups, I don't think. It's quite a nice run up for me. The last little bit is quite nice. So we had a message come through to say that it could well be quiet the next 2 or 3 weeks to run up to Christmas. That's alright. I've got 3 days off next week, and then it's only a couple of weeks, isn't it? I'm quiet. I've always said I don't really mind what I do. My only concern would be that they
After a quarter of a mile, turn right, A326, Marchwood bypass.
the company is asking for people to take time off, and if it comes out of your holiday entitlement, I want to take my holiday when we only get 4 weeks. Do you know what I mean? Take it when I want to take it, not when the company dictates. That's not really
Turn
it.
right.
And if it suits me to take a couple of days off, I'll take a couple of days off. I don't have a problem with that. You know? If I want a long weekend or something like that, we've got something planned, then I'll do it. But I won't do it otherwise. I also don't like, you've been asked to take time off. We've still got subcontractors running. That's a little, in my book, that's a little bit naughty, but you know. So we'll see. So, we can't be that quiet if we've still got subcontractors running.
Right on the roundabout and take the second exit, A35, Totten bypass. Go right on the roundabout and take the second exit.
At least it's dry, it's not foggy and wet. And it generally isn't, is it? I'll still be able to batter on. Anyway, can't really see too much. That's the update as of now at 4:41 in the morning. God, if you think the docks were knackered last night, I wouldn't want to be on the docks this morning. That doesn't bode well at all. If you dropped out last night, hopefully to get a VBS this morning, you'd be all the plums, I reckon. Because I suspect they'll probably close on fog like this. I'm going to sip coffee.
After half a mile, keep left.
I will do, thank you. Sip coffee and head north. Speak to you later. Hello, time now, 8:26. We've had a bit of a break, bit of a snooze. New batch of coffee brewed. What is going on here? All sorts going on. on, boys and girls. It's still a bit foggy by the looks of it. Ooh. Nasty bump. Truck wash is up and running. Ain't going in there today. All that water there, that'd be nice when it's icy. They ain't thought that through, have they? So we've got 100 miles to go. Our next stop, I'm going to the stockyard next. Somebody coming all the way round. When you've got time, you may as well just break the journey up. I'm not one of these that, oh, I've got to get there in one hit. I don't believe that. I'm not a believer of that.
Turn right on the roundabout and take the third exit, M1, towards the north.
Bonk, bonk, bonk. Speed restriction on the motorway. Well, that'll be for some, won't be for everybody, obviously, you know. There's obviously the special ones that don't abide by any of those sort of rules.
Take the exit, M1, then take the motorway.
Clanky old trailer. Right, full speed ahead, 3 degrees, it's foggy, it's 8:30 in the morning. So I've only got 110, I'm going to get there at 10:34 and I don't have to be in until 11:30. Ooh. Hence the reason I'll pull into the stockyard for a half-hour break. Speed. Nice easy day. The docks were shut this morning. I've literally just heard that they've just reopened. So I would have had, if I hadn't got my box on last night, I would have had a 4 o'clock VBS. I'd have been down there for about 4:30. Yeah, I'd have been still on there now because they've only just opened. So I'd have spent the next 4 hours on the docks. Leaving at 8:30, maybe 9, but leaving at 9ish, maybe 10. Would have put the job in jeopardy, I think. Not my fault. Must be one of the very few jobs that is still weather dependent. Like train drivers, I mean, they operate at height after a certain speed, wind speed, they get out of there and stop working. Same on the docks. The cranes that go from ship to shore to ship, and then you've got the straddlers. If you're reaching a box up at 10, 20, 30, 40 foot up in the air, and you're sat 50, 60 foot. Yeah, it can get a little windy out there. It's swayed around. But bear in mind that the box is actually suspended by cables, so when it's really windy they're going to be swaying all over the place, and trying to land them on a pin which roughly measures probably about 1.5 inches by about 3 inches. I'll have to measure one day what a pin is, or at least show you so you can see how big a pin is. And that's what they've got to land the box on, just by eye coordination, hand-eye coordination. There's no you know, there's no other way of doing it. So we're at M1 northbound. Doesn't appear to be any traffic hold-ups at all. Should be just a painless run up. 2 hours and I'd be there. And like I said, we're going to go to the red line, just been to the red line. Just going to go to the stockyard and have a break in there. Like I said earlier, there's no point getting there early for this one. They're pretty strict on the booking in times. So you know, I've never known. I've always had. I don't think I've been there about 3 or 4 times now. I don't think I've ever been able to get. No, I haven't. Straight on the loader, straight on the ramp. They've only got the one ramp. There we go. And I've always had to wait for somebody to finish before I could get on. I think. It might have been once, but I got straight on. Can't see much today though. That's the downside. It's fog. Otherwise, it's a nice run up. So hopefully we won't come across any fuckwittery. We'll just have a pleasant drive up there. Close to that. He's close to the bridge. He must be right on the limit. When you know, these guys, they've got measuring sticks and everything, so they measure the load before they leave, so they know the exact height. But even so. See on the gantry here. How much space has he got? Oh, quite a bit actually. Must have been just the angle I was at. Special coffee I've just brewed up, speciality coffee. It's got vanilla in it. I've had one before and I don't think I made it quite strong enough, but I've done what I normally do for my normal brews. Let's see what that like. You can buy them at our Tesco's. It's funny because our Tesco's isn't a big Tesco's, it's sort of medium size, and they always have a really good range of coffees in there to start off with, and now they've got a whole bank of speciality coffees, you know, from all around the world, and UK coffee mongers and that, you know, there's lots of different flavours there, and they're £2.50. But you know, if you spend that buying a single coffee out of Costa, don't you? So I reckon I'll get about 4 or 5, at least 4. Yeah, well, that's my second one out of the packet, and I reckon there's at least another one, possibly another one after that. So yeah, reasonable value for money. Just for the different tastes, just to try the different tastes. So this has got a vanilla flavour to it. The last time I made it, it didn't quite hit the spot, but I didn't make it strong enough. So we've made it as I normally do today, and I can smell it though. It smells nice. It's funny the things I can smell since I've had COVID. My smell has been shot to pieces. I can smell, you know, the bizarre thing, I can smell cigarette smoke, but I can't smell a bonfire. How weird is that? You know, when you drive along in a car and you drive through the smoke coming from a bonfire. Can't smell it. But Kira doesn't smoke in the house, so she goes outside and has a fag. Comes back in and I'm like, oh, squirt some perfume. And because I can smell the cigarette smell on it. She's not a heavy smoker. She keeps threatening to stop. Everybody tell her to stop. Write a comment. So Kira, stop smoking. And I can't smell, like, if my base layer, if I'm ever cooking, like if I'm cooking something that has onions and garlic in it, if I'm softening the onions and the garlic up, can't smell it. Can't smell it at all. Kira come out in the kitchen and go, oh, it smells lovely. Can't smell nothing. It's okay, one of the senses that you can sort of get away with losing and still function as per normal, but yeah, it's certain things I can smell. Coffee, I'm lucky enough to smell. Can't smell oranges, can't smell oranges, can't smell onions, can't smell roasted, can't smell any food being cooked. But I can smell coffee. But the strange thing is, I can taste. So my taste hasn't been affected. So I think sometimes it's diminished a little bit, but I can still taste. There isn't something that I go, oh, it tastes like people say, oh, it tastes metallic-y or anything. No, I don't have any of that. And I can taste everything that I eat. But so it's a psychological thing. It's affected, you know, they say that COVID affects part of the brain, doesn't it? So it's affected part of my brain. I don't know what else it's affected. I don't know, but I'm going into a bit thicker fog here. So we've got the cruise at 53. We've still got a reasonable amount of visibility here, look. Apart from the vehicles that don't have any lights on, and I bet there's still going to be a few that go by me. It says there's a delay further up the road. Not sure how. Not telling me there's a delay. Find out when we get there, I guess. get penned in or they're going to get on with it. Get on with it, I think. Well, if there is a delay, that might scupper my plans for a break, but we'll see. There is parking on the entrance to the on the way in. There's actually they've thought about it and they haven't put truck parking in, but it's clear that there is because they've put rubbish bins in and high curbs. So I'll pull up there if I've got 10-15 minutes to burn off. We'll see. So anyway, that's about it for now. Everything looking okay at the moment. No drama llamas, which is good. That's what we want. Like I always say, we want a nice boring drive. So that's the bit that keeps you safe. Not good entertainment for everybody else, right? But bit of rubbish on the side of the road. Look. Oh dear, does my head in. Just don't throw it out your windows, boys and girls. There's no need for it. Where was I the other day? Can't remember. I was driving along, it was dark. Might have been going into work the other morning. And there must have been, you know, like the McDonald's bags, the brown paper bags. So I counted 3 of them within a very short space of time. Within, I don't know, 300-400 yards. But they'd all been hurled out the window, like, and there's all the Coke cups, you know, the paper cups and burger wrappers and the boxes and the chip things, all the shit you get when you buy like a meal. And they're all thrown out now. 3 people, honestly, you got to look at the demographics that use the majority. Look at the demographics of the. I'm not planting the blame. I don't know for a fact, but the demographics for people who eat in McDonald's are the younger generation, let's say, you know, 18 to 25 year olds. Let's put it into that category. Now that must have been a carload of them, 3 in a car, and they all decided to hurl their bags out the window. What goes through their heads, really? I'll tell you what goes through their heads. Nothing. There's nothing in there. It's just mince. Annoys me immensely. Okay, flushed him in. He's not coming in. There he is. Would that have been 3 50-year-olds driving along in a car and all decided to throw the bags out the windows? Probably not. I can't see that myself. I could be wrong. Don't get me wrong, you know. There are, you know. But 3 50-year-olds? Unlikely, isn't it? I don't know, maybe I've met, like I say, maybe I'm wrong. But, yeah. And of course, it's our generation that have, you know, cocked up the planet for them. Yeah, right. Well, do your bit then. When I was a kid, we had electric milk floats and returnable bottles and Corona bottles that you could Corona lemonade and all the all the sodas and everything, cherry aid, and you could go back and get handed it back in, and you got money back on the bottle. Yeah, we had all that when we were kids. I don't think it was our generation that cocked it all up. We didn't have all the plastic bags. We had a couple of bags that we used all the time. I remember doing shopping and I had a string bag. You remember the string bags? You never put stuff in them properly. It used to catch. And you bought a loaf of bread and they wrapped it up in what? Basically tissue paper. So you pulled out the shop with it in tissue paper. And paper bags. Bought your fruit and veg in paper bags. Yeah. I don't think it was my generation. You imagine in the 60s or 70s going to a festival or going away somewhere and then coming back and you're camping and you come back home and your mum or your dad goes, "Where's your tent? And your sleeping bag? Where's that?" "Well, we left it there." What do you do that for?" "Couldn't be bothered." Can you imagine your mum and dad's reaction to that? Well, I wouldn't have been able to sit down for a little while because my ass would have been tanned with a wooden spoon. And I might have been 15 at that age. You know what I mean? And my ears would be ringing. I'm not condoning beating children, but do you know what I mean? It was a different. It was like you just didn't do it. And that's probably where we've all gone wrong now. Yeah, we'll just leave it there. Oh, for what? For somebody else to clear up? Well done. I don't get it. I don't get it. You see these pictures of the festivals where everything's like trashed and it's just a field full of debris in it. Really? How does that work? I don't understand. Get me off this planet. Careful what you wish for. Anyway, on that note, I'll speak to you all later. Hello. Oh, stranded vehicle. Proper stranded. Jeez, though. No attempt to get off the road at all. Really? Stupid girl. Really, really, really. Pull over to the left a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Just I can't. It doesn't come to an abrupt halt like that. Panic must have set in. I'll take it back. Not stupid, just panic set in, I reckon. But common sense should bring you over to the left a little bit. Oh dear, oh dear. Scary. At least they're not sat in the car. But how dangerous is that? So anyway, on the way up, I've been seeing various gantry signs that are saying delays between junction 29 and 30. Well, that was 29 and 30. Unless, of course, she was caught in the traffic. No. Unless, of course, she was caught in the traffic. She was stuck for half an hour in stationary traffic. She turned her engine off, left the heater on, left the fan on full blast, or the aircon or whatever was running, left the lights on, radio playing, all the rest of it. Flat battery. Yeah, could be, which would account for her being stuck right in the middle. Because I can't believe anyone, if they break down, you'd pull over to the left, surely. So maybe that was what happened, because there was gantry signs all the way up, say junction 29 to 30, anything between 15-minute delay and an hour delay, depending on which gantry sign you went by at any given time. Some said nothing, some said 15, some said 20 minutes, some said 40 minutes, and some said an hour. And in no particular order. Sat-navs said very little. The highest I went up to was, I think, 14 minutes delay. Both now, well, one says 4, the other doesn't say anything. So I've got no idea. So we come off at junction 32. And head along there, and then yeah. No, we don't. We got junction 32. We go across to one junction, come off at for what's that? Whoever it was, it's beautiful. We come off on the first junction, number 1, I think is. So anyway, we're not far away. We've still got loads of time. So it's only 10 o'clock. So we've got an hour and a half to do 23 miles. Plenty of time. So into the stockyard we go. Yes, I asked the other day about Queen Eleanor, or the Queen Eleanor interchange, I think it was, and I can't remember who it was, so apologies for that, but they came back and said it might be this and it might be that, but it was that. So I looked into it a bit, and it was quite interesting. Well, interesting for me because I like my old history. But it was, you know, why did Queen Eleanor have a roundabout or an interchange, big junction named after her? Very good reason why. I think it was King Edward II or Edward III back in the 1700s, and it was 1600s, 1700s, back then. He was totally devoted to his wife. He loved her that much. They were married for 36 years. She was the love of his life. She went everywhere with him. Wherever he went, she went. Do you know what I mean? Beautiful. When she died, he was heartbroken. And I think it was up in sort of Lincolnshire way that she died. So they had to get her back to London, and it took, I think it was 10 or 11 days to get back. And everywhere they stopped, he erected a memorial to her, a cross. Anyway, I shall speak to you in a minute because my phone's going. I've got to answer this. I'll speak to you later. Hello. Well, I just had some good news from a friend of mine. So that was the phone call. Yeah, no, really good news. Really good news. I might tell you a bit more about it later. So I'm just about to pull into Stockyard. Got a bit of time to kill. Interesting gear in here. Okay, let's have a little drive around, see where we're going to park. Down over there somewhere, I reckon. around here, spin around, point out in the general direction that I want to be. She's over here. You can see those vehicles on the right, there you go, look, and I'm just going to park it in. And that's me parked up for a few minutes. So I will speak to you later on. Speak to you later. Hello. Okay, we're off. Just leaving the red line. No, we're not. We're leaving the stockyard. Going in there? I think he is. Yep. Different address coming up. Me some garage somewhere. Well, I started working there. Right.
After 900 feet, clear right, Derby. You will arrive at your destination at 11:15.
Bears right. I just had a can of oxtail soup. Very nice it was too, but I know it's going to give me indigestion, so pain and pleasure, pain and pleasure. PJ's Diner. There's no point going down there in a truck because you might not be able to get out again. You got John, see how that windscreen, he's got that much in it.
After 900 feet, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, A631, Audrey Road.
Excuse me. Oh, that filled high up.
Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
Come on. Turning that tight in that tipper, got some weight on board. You see the way the tyres were leaning over. Had some pressure on the sidewalls.
A631 Audrey Road for 6 miles.
So I think we've been out here before. I think you come with me before, come out here, but There aren't many places that we go these days that we haven't been to before. So this is a bin. I've been here. No good playing bin or not bin. Gave the game away too early. I think the last time I came up here it was this sort of time of day. By the time I'd got out it was I ended up stopping in the stockyard. Grey old day, but it's not raining, so excuse me. The Brooklands Club. It's not, it used to be somebody's house. Oh no. That used to be an old pub there, gotta be. A doctor's surgery maybe, I don't know. There's some old houses dotted along here, but not many. Some with some bad stone cladding on them. Yourself comfy. We haven't got far to go, we've got about 7 miles. She's happy. He's a plasterer, he's got, I wouldn't want him, if he turned up at my door, he's got more plaster on himself than he would have on the wall. I don't know if you saw him there, he's fucking covered in it. It's like he'd been hosing himself down. Got the Christmas lights up here. That's what we'll start seeing a bit more of now, Christmas lights, isn't it? That's it, stay there. You stay there. I'm just going to let these good people go. Why not? Didn't have to. That's a nice thing to do. It's only doing 20 miles an hour, so it's not like I had to come to a rapid halt. Queen's Hotel on the corner on the right. Some Weatherspoons. Quite a nice Lest We Forget sign up though. A lot of poppies round here, this is nice to see. Lovely. Walter's Road down there. I wonder who Walter was. Big lad coming towards us. He ain't slowing down much either. Yeah, dickhead. Yeah. Yeah, so close to taking his mirror off. Mirror. An absolute knob. His camera was literally less than half an inch away from the back of my box. And I was stationary, so I let him carry on coming through. If he hits me, it's his fault then, isn't it? Dickhead, he had plenty of time to slow down. He's going too fast. What is this obsession with truck drivers that rush everywhere? You're just gonna, you know, he was a young lad, wasn't he? At some point in the not too distant future, he'll probably come unstuck. It's not to say that I won't, but you know, the chances of probability are stacked against him, aren't they? It's a pub there, Langley Arms, isn't it? Oh, Lumley Arms, Lumley Arms. And the sticks a bit now. Till we hit the next town. Bit of a rigmarole to get booked in here. You got to show your ID and all that malarkey. Well, it's not really a rigmarole, but it's just I don't know why they need to see my ID or I'm delivering stuff to them. If anything, I want to see his ID. It's arse about face, isn't it? I want to see your ID because you're delivering goods to me. The psychology behind that is slightly skewed, isn't it? There's a container yard in there. We've got some containers in there. Who those are? There's only 4 or 5 containers, but I wonder what they've got lined up for me tomorrow. It'll either be something really local, and I'll be home tomorrow night, which I won't be too unhappy about, or it'll be something a couple of hours up the road and I won't get back. Either way I'm alright. I've said that I'm happy to do that, so we'll see if they utilise my time wisely. I just had some messages come through for some of the lads. The docks were shut this morning because of the fog. One lad was on there nearly 7 hours. On the docks for 7 hours. Okay. It's a long time, isn't it? It's even longer with no toilet facilities, because that's what happens. toilet, 7 hours in your truck with no toilet facilities, and you're not allowed to get out of your cabin. How does that work? Amazing, isn't it? Health and safety, apparently. Yeah. Well, that oxtail soup was really nice. Tickhill. Tickhill. We've got to turn right down here somewhere. Well, not quite, right? Traveller's Rest. Sandwich pub. I could just do the sandwich, but no, not really. I've just had oxtail soup. Yeah, just ease off, let them come on through. Occurring down here. We have some traffic lights. Carpenter's Arms on the left, quiz nights, live sports, car scales, real log fires. To get out. If he can get through, I can get through. No problem.
After 600 feet, turn right, A631, Sunderland Street.
The Tickhill Chippy. Oh. Food. I've had food. And I'm still thinking about it.
Turn right.
We're going down here. Excuse me. The Borough Arms. Right, a couple of these used to be pubs down here. Scarborough Arms even. Is he doing some skip diving? Nice old town. we're there. Can't remember whether I need to write some paperwork out here or not. Don't think I need to.
After a quarter of a mile, turn left, P6463, Stirling Road.
And that truck's coming from. Corey, come down there rapid. Hit the brakes, my son.
Turn left.
I reckon he's come from where we've just come from. Where we're going. It's one of our trailers. Another subby on.
After a quarter of a mile, turn right, High Common Lane. Turn right.
We're going in. Right. I'll speak to you later on. Hello. That's me tipped. £2 I reckon I'll get to the red line.
At the end of the road, turn left, P6463, Stirling Road. Turn left.
Turning left. He's got a car behind him, but make sure no one's going to come flying out. Yeah, a bit cheeky when I got in there. I had to go into another bay and I said, "Oh, we're tipping off of this then." He went, "No, I'm just trying to test out to see if we can see how much room there is, see if we can get a truck in here." I said, "You got no shunt, you got the shunters. Couldn't they have done it?" "Yeah, but you were here." "Oh, yeah, all right then." I did it, but cheeky. So we're heading back down the road.
Turn right, A631, Audrey Road. Turn right.
And go back to where I came. And which way he's going. 3 miles to the A1. Don't know if I fancy going that way or not. I don't think I do really. Let's go the way you know and the way the sat nav's telling you. "6 degrees, hasn't really got very warm today." was looking at one of the lads. They got stuck on the docks this morning for because of the fog and the dock shutting. He was on there for just over 6 hours, and he just got off the docks and the job was cancelled. So he had to go and get his box off. Then that took another 5. Oh my word. That's the sort of day to piss you off, isn't it? I mean, at the end of the day, you're getting paid, so it doesn't really matter, but it's... So I'm going to get myself out of here. I've got a number of options on the way down. I'll make a phone call in a bit once I've cleared this.
Turn left, A60, Castle Gate.
If I phone up now, they probably won't have a plan anyway. Thinking out loud, if I get down there for 4:30, if I put my card in at 3:30, if I take 11 off,
At the end of the road, turn left.
I could 4:30. I could get away at 3:30. And it's 3 hours down from 6:30. Do a 7 o'clock VBS.
Turn left, A60, Castle Gate.
Depends on what they've got lined up for me. I need to be here. If I don't, I won't get round the corner. Oh, let's let this signalling. Oh, and satellites. That was an old pub there, Rocos, Jamps. Anyone else trying to cross here? That's alright. Back end's come round alright. Oh, don't step back. A nice little village by the looks of it.
Castle Gate for 6 miles.
Oh no, were these traffic lights here earlier? I don't think they were. I still were. It's right on the corner, wasn't it? I'm going to hold back a bit. In case anything big comes round. I reckon it must have been an old hotel straight ahead there, wasn't it? The old co-op. Must have been some sort of hotel right on the corner, hotel stroke pub. Oh, and still they come round. Really? The green light? We've got 100 miles. Get over, my son. Oh. Even the new houses that have been built around here are in keeping. Got nicely done. That's the sandwich shop shut. Oh, what sandwich? sandwich. Depends whether I'm I've got 2 days. No, what am I talking about? No. What was I talking about? I was talking about something in my head and it came out as gobbledygook. In there, like some sort of big, like, I don't know. I don't mind going to that place, easy to get to, easy to get in and out. No dramas, just get on and do the job, couple of hours, it's 2 hours, 2 and a bit. I don't know why they refer to that job as Doncaster. It's sort of not really anywhere near Doncaster. Someone's been off the bank there. Easily done. Won't take a lot. Quite a little spot for the night there. Just know where to turn round if you're going in the wrong direction. Oh, there's a Dalek factory to my left. Look at that. Daleks. Ugh. It just gives me the heebie-jeebies. Traumatised as a child, that's what it is. The rain stayed off. They did forecast rain for up north, but and I'm sort of up north. Oh dear. Didn't turn that off, did we? It's off now. escort vehicle. Road's really wide here. Plenty of room. Good blimey. Good luck round those bends. Maltby. Blue Vale? I slipped into being German. The Blue Vale? The Blue Whale fish and chip shop. Gosh, you don't want to argue with that, lad. You know. Like, stay green, stay green, stay green. Pizza, pizza, so good they named it twice. Chippy open at 20 past 2. Is that open from lunchtime, do you reckon? Still, must be. Chippies generally have the shortest opening times for any business. Try and get fish and chips round our way at like after 8:30 at night, you've got no hope. Full life church. Full life. As opposed to like only half or a quarter. Church of the Spire down in there. If that plasterer's finished spreading muck all over himself. He's around here somewhere. So after this, it's just a run down the M1. Then at about 4:30, call at 5 o'clock. Which means I can start at 4. VBS, let's call at 8 because I need to get diesel. 8. Well, yeah, depends where I'm going. It is bumpy. So I'm either going to be eating in the Red Lion tonight or I've got a curry. But it depends whether I'm out tomorrow night or not. If I'm not out tomorrow night, I'll be eating a curry that I've got with me. I might. I'll save the curry. I don't know where I'm going to end up. And I'll eat in. Hellaby Hall.
After a quarter of a mile, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A631, Audley Road.
So he's sort of in the bus stop. Hold on.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Oh, last time I came out, I stopped in the stockyard. Battered down the next morning.
After 700 feet, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, M18, towards the south, then take the middle way.
Got a bit of time today. Cool. In between
Go
yawns.
left on the roundabout and take the first exit, then take the middle way.
I thought that car to my right was going to come across, and you wouldn't have seen that. You just sort of veered over to the left suddenly, weirdly. Here we go. No traction, let's get some. And a bit more. Right, we're on to the M1, southbound. Get over one as well.
After 1.2 miles, keep right.
So not quite on the M1. Tell a lie. This is part of the M18, M180. I don't know what you call it. Depends where it is. Place to park. So I'm going to go and make a phone call in a minute, see if they got a plan for tomorrow. And I'll speak to you once I've got a bit of a plan. If not, I'll speak to you as I go in the red line, and we might have a plan. I don't know. Make it up as they go along. Anyway, I'll keep them right. Watching out for them bears. No llamas though. Okay, just bears. Speak to you later. Hello. Well, we're in the red line. I was on the phone all the way down here to my mate. I ain't spoke to him in ages. I spent over an hour on the phone. I'm not sure they know what's going on here. I'm just going to stay here. Yeah, 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, mate. Follow on round, alright, mate? Follow on round. So I'm going to be buried alive. And it's 4:15, but look, there's spaces there, but look down here. It's rammed already. It's full up, well, not full up, but this is the madness that is the red line. And there's a whole complete rows along there. But I'm in, so I don't care. There's room down here. I got my job for tomorrow morning. They don't open till 6, but I'm not going to be down there until, well, 7. How you doing? All right? 4 o'clock, please, my friend. See where he's going to put me. Bit of space down here. Now ramming morning. What side of that? On the other side of that blue Hoddesdon distribution by the looks of it. Unless he was talking to him. It's down here. I think he's reversing. Reversing up into there. He's going there. Go on, my son, you can get round there. Beside the tanker, yeah? Can't even see a tanker. Okay. Straight up. Beside the tanker full of flammable liquids, I suspect. Let's see what he's full of. Yeah. Yeah, full of flammable liquid. Excellent. No, that'll do. At least I can get out in the morning because these boys will be gone. So, yeah, happy days. Speak to you all later.